Faith Forged in Fire, where we dive headfirst into the unique challenges and triumphs that comes with being a firefighter, all while exploring what it means to live out a biblical worldview. Join us as we find hope, perseverance, and faith in the midst of the heat and chaos. Welcome to the podcast.
The mic guy. All right, well, we are here. We made it. We've been kind of pitching this episode for a while. Connor is going to help us with this one. He has no idea what's coming. We're going to have some fun, I hope. But before we do that, I thought I would mention, I kind of been thinking about this every episode we have done this month, and then I keep forgetting to say something about it. We kind of made a big deal a couple months ago about because of the changes in my life, we're moving, and then here we sit, right? Well, we are moving our studio in time. I'm just thinking, is your list? This is a late February podcast, so I am hoping maybe in March, like you might get one more round. Maybe we'll have to see.
We'll have to have a party just to say
one more. You might get one more month.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
You got to get right into it. We might get one more. Well, you might have one more month here in this studio, or we might be. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. But I am ready.
Yes.
For one thing, what people don't know, and this is again like third world or first world problems, right? Like, but. So we have, thankfully, our wonderful sponsor got us an air conditioner because this room is not air conditioned. In the summer,
it's so
we'd
hot
die.
here.
We had to get, if you've been watching for a long time, you know that in the summer, the camera just dies. It gets hot. So we had to get a fan to put on the camera to try to keep the camera cool. I would come up early, turn on this air conditioner, and then we'd like have to turn it off in between episodes, turn it back on. Right now, we're freezing. Like there's
so
almost no heat in here. So we're looking forward to getting to a room where there's more room for one thing. We're, Lord willing, our plan is to set this up. We have one more chair. Jake said he has one more of these chairs. We're going to permanently set it up for 5 people, which is cool because we talked about this last month. We have a guest that's already agreed to come on and talk about like fire safety, fire scene safety, or accident scene safety on the road, all that stuff.
Yes.
And interestingly enough, since we had that conversation, because we kind of brought it up right on the podcast, he's only like a mile and a half from our new studio or something. Yeah. So it'll work perfectly. And who knows, maybe we can have him on some more as time goes.
Absolutely.
But what the goal is, we want to be able to have it set up so it's very easy to have a guest. And then we've had for a while a list of guests that would make the drive and come and be on our show, and so hopefully we can do that a little bit more, and just we're going to have a little nicer looking studio. So that is still coming.
Yes.
And again, we mentioned this last month. There is an incredibly generous listener that we are super thankful for.
Yes.
That actually sent us a Christmas gift that said, "Hey, we want this to help with the podcast." And as you listen, just know that that's where some of that is going to go. It couldn't have been more perfect timing because when we move, there's going to be some expenses. We really want to make it look nice. Yes. And so some of that will go to that. We're hoping to have a little left over to get some new swag going and stuff too, but incredibly thankful for that. But I just felt like we needed to say, hey, we brought this up and now it's been like 2-3 months. What happened? Well, it's still coming. It's a matter of kind of being patient for the right timing, and
there's some logistics.
There's logistics. That's exactly it. The room has a lot of stuff in it. The new studio room has a lot of stuff in it that's got to be moved out, and not just yanked out of there, but strategically moved out. And so it's going to take a little time, but we're super excited to be moving into that situation. And it's probably a half hour, 20 minutes, half hour closer for you.
Oh my goodness.
The other guys, it's very close for them.
Yeah.
So
it's a huge improvement.
Yeah, I know. Connor fell asleep on the way up here.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I was trying to, but then he turned his phone on. It was really loud.
Oh.
I was listening to stuff on the phone.
Nice.
So.
He turned off the radio and then turned his phone back up at 2x volume, more than the radio. So I'm like,
This kid's ratting me out.
I was a little bit mad at him, but
Oh, you didn't even tell me that. I didn't know that. I thought you were sleeping.
dude,
I figured you guys were.
I took my hand.
I was like, well, Steve's at least got somebody to talk to tonight on the way.
I took my hand off my face. I was like, and then I looked at you.
I didn't
And
know
then,
that. I
and
didn't see that.
and then you looked at me back, but you never said anything. So I just went back and then I dealt with it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dealt with it.
I apologize. I wrecked his there's serenity in there. So, all right. Well,
So here we are.
Yeah.
Here's what I wanted to do. I thought this would be fun. So I know Connor has some fire service experience.
Yes.
Maybe not. So more than most, not as much as some. Let's put it that way, right? Like,
yeah.
for my kids, they've been on they've even been on fire scenes and ridden in the fire trucks a lot, all that stuff. So what I thought would be cool is to get Connor's experience or get his perspective. First of all, how old are you?
I'm 11 years old and I turned 12 in November later this year.
Okay, what day in November?
The 18th.
All right. Our boy's a November birthday too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well,
He's the same age too. You guys are the same age.
no, he's 10.
Was he 10?
He's 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
What day is it?
What is you shouldn't ask me that. So I believe it's the 3rd. I think it is.
Okay.
So, yeah. And he'll turn 11, so you're just a year older than him.
Okay.
So, anyways, I want to start by just asking you some questions and get your perspective. Some of them will be easy for you because of your experience in the fire service, and some of them are not. But we want your full perspective here. So, first one is this. This is should be pretty easy. Do firefighters slide down poles all day? Is that all they do?
Nope.
No.
I've actually heard that that fire stations don't use them anymore because guys break their ankles. So
He is a smart. Now there are some. In fact, the department that I'm a chaplain on, they have. I think it's 2. I've slidden down. One of my kids have slidden down it, and they just love it.
They allow you to do it.
They do have, but it's on padding at the bottom. They do use it some because otherwise it's down this. They have to do some stairs and
Really? They
yeah,
actually allow you
they
to
have a couple working.
I was told that you're not because of insurance reasons.
Well, I think they have done some things to be able to, because like I said, there's a massive thick pad at the bottom.
Oh,
There's
interesting.
doors you step on a lever and they pop open so you can't fall through. But yeah, it's they do still use it, and it was pretty cool to go down it and like a working fire pole. But you're not wrong, Connor. For most do not.
To be honest, I would love to go sometime just to do it because that would
That'd
be
be
fun.
awesome.
Just to do
Yeah.
it, just to
That'd
say
be
you
great.
did it. That
Yep.
would get some video of you doing it. That would be cool.
Yeah, and my kids, I was amazed they did it. Like, because that's it's a full floor down, and they hopped on her and down they went.
yeah,
That's
I used to do it a lot on the playground. They had like
Oh, yeah.
our
Yeah.
school had like one of those.
Yeah.
I did it. A
It's different, though, when it's a real one. There's
That's
just
true.
something about that. Like,
That's cool.
And anyways,
That's cool.
do firefighters just fight fire?
They don't just fight.
What do firefighters do?
They can also like respond to like, broken bones or just injuries
Okay.
that are not fire.
Okay.
Well, actually,
I've
what?
been-
Go ahead.
like
What was the thing that
chest
you
pains.
did?
Or
Remember?
oh yeah, I got injured on my right leg. I was cutting a car with the jaws of life, and a piece just shot out and sliced my leg.
Oh, I
wide
remember
open.
you telling about that.
I got a video of that.
And I got to go in the ambulance, and they patched me up. I went to a hospital, and the nearest one was an hour away.
You had to drive an hour. We went to
I had my foot up, and I'm just, oh man. why did this have to happen?
Well, it was so funny. What was funny is he was doing it, and you see in the video that the guy that's the trainer, which God bless him, good, really great guy, but he was watching, and he was putting his foot up to kind of like brace, and he put his foot down to kind of like readjust, and when he did it, that piece of metal shot down, and it sliced, it sliced about that long in Connor's leg.
It hit off the ground and went.
Here is firefighting 101. That's why you never do that without full turnout gear on.
Exactly.
Like I would have never let him do that. When you told me that, I'm like, there's no way I would have I wouldn't. And it's so just for that reason, right? I've got that built into me. Like if you don't have gear on, get out of the way.
I should have been thinking. I just thought it'd be fun for him to do it. I thought, okay, one little piece, and I'll get some video of it. It'd be really cool. Go figure.
It's just funny that that's my point, right? And then that's
the 1 second.
That's such
takes his foot down.
And that's such a good lesson, though.
Yeah.
Out of all the seconds in the world, it was that second.
Yeah, and it was so funny because they put him on the ambo, and and Connor's cool, and I'm cool, and my wife's freaking out. Oh my God, I'm like, you gotta calm down. Like you're talking about your patience.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they're like, yeah, Connor, why don't you come over here with us? They're wrapping him up and being really cool, and sure enough, it was an experience.
I looked at my sock and it was dark red, and that's whenever it hit me. Oh my gosh, this is like serious injury. Like my whole sock was red from top to bottom. It's like it happened quick. It was like a minute after my whole sock is red.
What was kind of neat is I sent the video over to the teacher. So when he went back to school, they're like, "Oh, here's a video they are showing everybody."
Nice,
doing that. So that was a pretty cool thing. But okay,
and some kids in my grade aren't good with blood, so.
Yeah, well, we didn't see much in that, but it was cool. So to answer the question, they don't just fight fires; they also cut people out of cars.
Yes.
Right, and they go to medical emergencies as well.
And they do pretty much anything else you can think of.
Basically,
other than arrest people.
I was at work, so it didn't happen. I didn't go. But we've talked about this before on the show. Some of these crazy calls. We went and got a kitten out of an attic this week.
Oh, this week you did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was at work, so I didn't go, but
kitten out
got a kitten out of an attic this week.
Did they successfully find the kitten and get the kitten out?
I think they did. I didn't hear.
I think so.
All right, next question. Do you think what firefighters do overall is scary?
Overall? No. I think most calls, you said overall. So most calls are just not that serious, just somebody freaking out in the moment. Like my neighbor, I think a few years ago, there was an ambulance that came to their house because somebody swallowed food the wrong way. And they just thought he was choking. But in reality, they were just freaking out for no reason, but
well, they were scared.
It was for a good reason, but nothing much happened.
He's been down this.
So,
he's not wrong.
So
he is not wrong.
If you say overall.
Overall, yes.
But those like big fires, the courage to go into that fire and go look for people, it's a lot.
Wow. That's a fair answer.
I think most firefighters are.
He is not wrong. A lot of our calls are somebody freaked out over nothing.
That's cute. I
like it. All right. You got to answer this one honestly. I didn't come up with all these questions either, by the way. I found some that were just good ones to ask.
Okay.
Are firefighters superheroes?
Well,
no, not like literal. Like they don't.
Well, yeah, I don't have special powers, but in the context of what we would call superheroes, are firefighters superheroes?
Not all heroes wear capes.
I always like that one, but
I think, they save people.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying they don't fly in the air. And
not that kind of superhero, right?
And you're not.
We're not supposed to. It might happen once in a while.
That's a whole different problem.
Yes, because they, save people, use us cool gadgets, That's something cool.
No, that's it. I hadn't thought of that. I mean, use the gadget. We have cool gadgets too.
Yeah.
That's a good
lot
point.
of cool gadgets.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
Most firefighters would tell you no. We're just normal people, but But that's a fun question.
But you do a job that's very unique comparatively to many jobs out there.
Right.
Not all jobs, but to many jobs out there, you have a very unique.
Right. Okay. You got to think about this one a minute. When you picture a firefighter, what's the very first thing you see?
Them dressed in their gear. I mean, kind of like we have a photo in our garage that my dad has. It's like it's a painted photo, or it's a painted picture. It's like It's a firefighter going into like a burning house. Every time I think of it, I think of that that picture. It's a firefighter with all their gear on, walking into the house with a hose. It's like a lot of smoke. I just think of that because I see it a lot whenever I go in and out of the door, like to school, get back from school. All that.
It's above the thing, where you go in
the
house, above.
It's like in the garage.
I think that's a fair answer. A lot of people think of firefighters that way.
Yeah. That's how they're portrayed.
The more you do it, the more, to your point of doing all the other stuff, you realize those are not as often as all the other stuff we do, but we still do those things too.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. What button would you push first in the fire truck?
Ooh. I mean, the engine.
What do you mean?
Like if you were in there and you could push any button, what would you push first?
Ooh. I would
because there's lots of buttons and they do lots of things.
I'd want to go take a drive around. I'd probably get the engine started. That's the first thing I'll do.
Yeah,
but if
interesting.
And
in most new engines, that is a button.
It is a button anymore.
A close second would be get the hose started and then you push to full power. I just want to see what would it be like squirting at full power with the hose.
He said firefighters don't fly around in the air. He'd be flying around in the air.
If you're by yourself at full power, that's a lot of PSI.
He would be flying around in the air, hanging on that hose.
Well,
yeah, that would be something. No, but not the lights and sirens and stuff like that. None of that.
No, he wants the stuff that actually does.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, he's a dog. No, you're very mature for your in the.
Yes, because you know what my favorite button to push is. Always has been, and it never gets old. Every time I get to hit the cue and just make it scream, love doing that.
Oh really?
That's when I feel that's like sitting up there, coming up to the light or a car in the way, and just. Wow. Scream the cue. That is my favorite button to push.
Oh, boy.
That's cool.
Much more mature than me. I want to make the noise. He wants to actually go do the job.
He's like, yeah, I'm ready to put the engine and get going. Let's drive,
Yeah, let's just do this.
All right. What tool do you think is the coolest tool that you would want to use or that we use that you know about?
I have to think about this. Okay. There was one tool that I got introduced to. I forgot the name. It was like.
Describe it. Describe what it did.
Oh yeah, the Jaws of Life. What am I saying? Yeah, it's like the Jaws of Life because one, I've got to actually hold it and do stuff with it, and I think it's just crazy, how strong that really is.
The power.
All the power.
What I think is interesting is that's what people always refer to it as because that's what it once got, the Jaws of Life. But the Jaws of Life is not one tool.
No, it's many tools, and the Jaws of Life was just a name that was applied to that rescue tool by a certain company brand. Right.
Most. Yeah, there's other parts that go with it, but it's generally seen as the cutters and the spreaders.
Yeah. Well, the Jaws is technically both, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it's not one; it's the cutters and spreaders. But for us, it's two tools. But the public sees them as one
tool.
Yeah.
So that's well, and again, you got a chance to use the Jaws, so it probably would make sense that you would really appreciate that. and what it can do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you feel the weight, people don't understand that. They don't understand the power of it. That is probably people who've listened for a long time know that that's my favorite thing to do. I enjoy fighting fire, but my favorite thing to do is cut a car apart. I love cutting people out of cars. That's just the puzzle, all of it. That's my favorite thing to do. So I would say those are probably, if we could lump them together as the jaws of life, that's my favorite tool. If I had to pick just one tool, I think probably one of the most versatile tools that I like is the Halligan.
Do you know what the Halligan is?
No.
That's the one that they put in the doors and to bust the doors.
Yeah, it's got all kinds of different shapes on it. If you're listening and you don't know what the Halligan is, Google it.
It's a very old school.
Yeah, it's heavy duty. It's heavy, but it'll do just about anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
but it's been around a long time. I mean,
Yep.
that's an old school tool there.
yep. So good. How heavy do you think our gear is when we have full gear on?
Well, I've carried some of it whenever I was at the fire station. It's pretty heavy because I got to carry the tank on my back. I think it must be pretty strong to walk upstairs, just move around efficiently with all that weight on your body.
Are you talking about everything?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yes, everything
How
is
much?
a lot.
How many pounds do you think?
Put a guess.
I think it's about 70 to 80 pounds.
Ooh, really,
Wow.
really good, kid.
Wow.
Wait,
Not that much.
How much
but-
is it?
Yeah.
No, how much is
Yeah,
it?
50 to 75. It depends on the gear.
Okay.
Is it really that
Yeah.
much? With
Yeah.
everything on there, helmet.
Yeah, it's often close to 75. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah.
I mean, the SCBA is 30. 35.
Oh yeah, they're
That's
heavy.
35 by itself.
The helmet, the style of helmet, the brand of helmet, that changes it a little bit. But yeah,
Yeah, like yours. Well, look at that. Pretty good.
he's
Good
a
job.
smart kid.
You're
Thank you.
pretty good. You're pretty all right. Yeah.
Here's a question. Here's another question for you. All right. Do you think firefighters ever trip while they're wearing all their equipment?
I mean, that's why you guys probably wouldn't be able to run. Like, that's why you guys don't run the situation. Because if you trip and all that gear gets damaged. I mean, I imagine that you guys be pretty careful while walking. But you said there are some cases where firefighters run. So I'm going to have to say they probably do trip.
I've done it more than once.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
Probably a month ago, we were on a fire. Deep, snow's been deep here, right? And I'm walking. There's about four of us, kind of a shoulder-to-shoulder line. We're walking. We showed up for mutual aid. They sent us to the back of the house, back of the structure. So I'm walking through, and you're looking, the snow is all level. Well, there must have been a hole, and it drifted in, and I stepped in that hole. And next thing I know, I went kind of down to my knees, and I was up over my waist in snow.
Oh,
I couldn't, because I had gear. I mean, I had my SCBA. I had all my gear on. I had to have somebody help me out of that. I couldn't get up.
I
Yeah,
bet.
it was pretty funny.
Oh.
It was quite
Let me
funny.
get video of stuff like that so you can laugh at it later.
Yeah, I was glad nobody was there. They'll still laugh at it. They still do. So that's the problem. When you do that, you're like, oh, I'm going to hear about this for a while.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about this. Let's change gears. For any kids listening, okay, you're going to help teach them. What do you know about fire safety? What's Dad taught you?
Well, not really my dad has taught me, but
Oh,
some
Wow.
some firefighters have visited our school. And the one thing everybody has to remember is to stop, drop, and roll.
what's that? You're right. I do. I love doing that at our school when I can. Is doing fire safety.
Well, and also,
Let's talk about stop, drop, and roll. What is that? For any
Well-
kids that are listening that don't know.
you have to
Wow.
basically,
What? First of all, what is it like? Do I just do that at any random time during the day?
if there's like a fire in your house, like the one thing, in like if there's a fire in your house and you can't go anywhere really, one way's out the door. Just stop what you're doing, look at the situation. If you're in fire, get down low to the ground and just kind of roll to the door, because all the clean air all the more clean air and all that is normally at the like lower areas. So that's why you have to get low to the ground and just go to the front door.
Okay, you're not wrong, but we didn't answer stop, drop, and roll yet.
What?
Come on, dude.
What's stop, drop, and roll?
Oh, a way to get out of fire?
No.
So let's say
if you have fire on
if
you,
you
have
let's say
fire.
you're hanging out,
yeah,
let's say you're
it's
hanging
fire.
out by the bonfire, and you get too close and your clothes catch on fire. Do you run around screaming like a crazy person?
If there's a pool, I'd rather jump in the pool. But
Well, that could work too. But
It works, yeah.
you run
I
around like a
wouldn't
crazy person. What happens? The oxygen blows on it and makes it
bigger.
bigger.
So-
So instead, you stay calm. You stop
You stop, drop, and roll on the ground.
and roll on the ground. Excellent. Now let's go back to what you said. Exactly. If you can't get out of a house
You have
very
to-
easily, stay low.
And also, something that I was taught recently. If you wake up and there's a fire in your house, but like in your bedroom and your room isn't fire yet, you have to go to your door and check if the handle is hot. If the handle is cold, then you are able to, or check if the handle's cold. And if that works, check if there's any smoke seeping through under the door. Mm-hmm. And if both of those are checked off, none of that's happening, then you can enter safely.
Another
But-
thing you can do is just put the back of your hand on your door. If the door is warm, you know there's
Yeah.
fire out there too.
Yeah.
Because you could actually burn yourself if you touch the handle and it's hot out
Yeah.
there.
That's true.
So
You should always sleep with your door closed. That's not a thing
Yep.
we do very well in the Putnam house. But you should, because it will, if there's fire out in the house, it'll keep it out of your room for a long time.
Yeah.
Yep. And if the door's hot, don't go out there. There's a fire. And if there's smoke going under your door, find like a nearest blanket, nearest anything, and just put it right there. And then get help. But
Okay, what if you get out of the, when you get out of the house, what do you do?
get help, like get the fire.
Okay, let's say you're out, dad already called 911. What do you do? Where should you go?
We have to have a safe meeting place.
Right there.
Yeah, like yeah.
So do you have a safe meeting place at your house?
No, we actually don't. That was something I'll get you. I told you about strap up and roll, though. But no, we don't. We probably should have a safe meeting place where we meet to make sure everybody's okay and accounted for.
Yep.
Okay.
So that way everybody knows, because that way if you got to go, let's say you got to go out your bedroom window, dad went out his bedroom window, now you got to know where to go. So and you go to that place, preferably like in the backyard. I always teach little kids, don't make it like the mailbox or the tree out by the road, because there's a bunch of big red trucks coming in fast. We don't want to squish you.
Yeah.
Be kind of a bummer if you got out of the house and then we hit you and ran you over because you're in the way. So go in the back,
Yep.
somewhere out of the way, right?
Yep.
Not the neighbor's house. Because then if you're inside, we don't know where you are. We've had that happen lots of times. We think there's still somebody inside and they're down at the neighbor's house.
So you have them
Yeah.
go in the back of the house.
That's a lot of time. If there's room, right? If you've got room, because that keeps them back away from all the
See,
trucks.
I
It
think-
depends on how big your front yard is too.
Yeah. No, I got a spot that we'll do that. We'll talk about that. That's good reminder because I forgot about that.
Yes.
What happens when you get out and you're like, oh, I didn't go get my PlayStation or my Xbox or my dog?
Stay outside.
Stay outside.
Oh.
You can always buy a new PlayStation or Xbox. But
Exactly.
You cannot buy a new you.
Oh, I say that. Those are my exact lines.
Whoa.
That's my exact
Hey,
lines.
he
I
must be-
always say you can always buy a new Xbox, but you can't buy a new you.
You know, he must be listening to the podcast.
Must be.
He must be learning.
And I just pay attention in school.
Okay, that's good too.
Oh, man.
Unlike you.
All right. Last question.
Uh-oh.
You going to be a firefighter someday?
You know, I have other things. Maybe like be a professional athlete over being a firefighter. But if nothing ends up working out, I'll probably go to be a firefighter.
Wow.
Nothing else.
Wow.
Well, you don't want that to be your last choice.
Wow.
If I can't find a job, I'm going to become a firefighter. It's kind of what it sounded like
well,
a little
if
bit.
Yeah.
If like nothing.
Like,
if nothing that's
If
a
my
bigger
dreams
priority.
fall apart, I'll be a firefighter.
No, I guess
Guess
so.
I'll be a
Well,
firefighter.
Well, if all the jobs above being or like
Yeah. The
above
other thing is that
priority,
you,
which it'd be about like maybe 5. Hold on. I'm not really I'm not like
let's make sure your oral board doesn't
Well,
find
yes.
this out someday because it doesn't look good on the world. Well, I couldn't find anything else. It's nothing else panned out, so I guess I'd do this.
well
Yeah, wait till someday he's a
teasing.
firefighter and I show up. I'll be like, oh, how's life going, Connor? Apparently not so good. I see
Yeah.
you're a firefighter these days.
No. Let me ask you. No, in all seriousness, would being a firefighter be something you think you'd be interested in?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I
That's-
think it'd be interesting. Like there's a lot of jobs that are interesting to me.
Okay. Well, that's good.
You got a lot of time to figure it out.
Lots of time.
Yeah.
You know what the most important question is?
What is it?
Way more important than what you want to do. What's God want me to do? That's the question you're going to have to ask
Where
yourself.
does the Lord want you?
Where does the Lord want me?
Yeah.
You don't have to. You got time to figure it out. But that's the best question of all.
Yep.
Yes.
Where does the Lord want me?
That's the one that matters most.
All right. Why don't you shut us down, Connor? You know what to say.
Well, if you want to text us, say anything about the podcast, maybe earlier podcasts, text us at ffifpodcast@gmail.com.
Email us, actually, not text us, but email us at
Email us.
at the ffifpodcast@gmail.com. Again, if you have anything you want to talk about, kind of just reach out to us. Let us know and how we can pray for you, what we can do for you. Also want to thank our sponsor who is not able to be with us today,
Woohoo!
Jake over at redflannelcoffeeco.com. Make sure if you get on there, you put in the code in the box towards the end there, PJ30, get 30% off
On your
all of-
entire order.
and your tire. Woo! Wow, you said that with authority.
Text PJ30 to 30% off on your entire order for extra burst of energy in your mornings.
Yes, for extra burst. And also, there's some great coffee on there that we really want you to get, which I haven't gotten any of it yet. The Faith Forge and Fire series.
Well, I'm not sure if it's still on there even. I got to go look. I haven't been on there for a little while.
Okay, we got to definitely get some
amazing.
of that because that's some good coffee. And then also too, just wherever you listen to our podcast, there's plenty of places to go. Just make sure you hit one of them: Spotify, YouTube. Any of those places that you listen. Make sure you come listen out to us and shout out to us. Let us know what you're thinking. Hopefully, God is using us in an incredible way. And just so you know, anything we do here, we don't get paid to do this. This is just. We just love doing this. We love being out here and being able to chat with you guys and God using this podcast. It's been so much fun. We've had so much fun doing this. And God willing, we just continue to do this for years to come. And, so please continue to just help support us in just watching.
Biggest support is, watching and sharing, letting other people know about this, that it's been a blessing.
Spread the gospel, guys.
Yeah, good. Let God use us to, please, that God uses us to spread the gospel. And but we really have always enjoyed it. So we thank you so much for your support in doing this. But definitely enjoy your month here of February. And we, hopefully, pretty soon, we'll be doing this from a different studio.
Yeah, a warm one.
Yeah, probably one more. We have one more month of being here, so we'll have to have a little party on our last day because it'll be our last time here. So,
by the way, another party may be coming up. We're at this. This is 92 episodes.
Oh my
for Faith
goodness, are you
Forged and
serious?
Fire.
Well, we should do something we should actually celebrate, even though it's going to be early. We should really celebrate our last show when we're here.
Well, we could do that too. Yeah,
We should really do that because it's kind of
we don't know though. This might be the last show. That's the problem. We don't really know.
Well,
Right? We don't know
true.
if this
it's
is the
an
last
honor
show or not.
It's an honor being on the potential
Last show. Yeah.
in
Here in
the
the-
studio.
you relaxed.
We could say it two ways. We could say it was an honor, or maybe Connor just broke the place and we had to move.
That's true. Well, hopefully,
All right, we better
ship
hang.
goes up with Connor.
We better land this plane,
I
as we
know,
usually
no,
say.
so-
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next month. Take
See you
care.
next month.
Yeah.